All
I think it's got to be one of the greatest stories we've ever seen in college football. One of the losingest teams in college football history at the start of the year to now the national champions.
A century of futility is forgotten. The Indiana Hoosiers are the kings of college football.
Man, Indiana ended up winning that last night. College football champions. Indiana, we already know, is not a football school. People don't know them for winning in football. And man, what a turnaround that program had, man. And they beat Miami in Miami, which is pretty wild. And they were just dominant the whole year. I mean, last year they had some dominance, but this year they just took over. So they're well deserving of the championship. Their quarterback won the Heisman as well. So, hey, I mean, salute to them. Salute to their head coach. Salute to their whole team. And we're going to end up seeing what they do going into next year, seeing if they can, is this new dominance for college football, or is this just a quick run and what we're going to see with the transfer portal and different coaches just being able to find a way to stack their teams. I mean, you know.
Well deserving is a stretch, though. Them motherfuckers 22, 23, 25, 26, 27 years old. Them some grown-ass men playing against college kids.
The other quarterback was a 6-year senior himself. So, I mean, that's a trend.
Oh, so they had one player on Miami that was a 6-year senior against 14 in Indiana.
We don't know if it was one or multiple. We just know that one for sure is a 6-year senior, Carson Beck. But I think this young boy Mendoza, he young. He's still young, right?
Yeah, he is.
Thank you, Fernando.
Thank you, guys. God bless. It would be enough just.
He's so fucking corny. He kills me. Kills me.
Yeah.
He corny as hell, man.
But yeah, like to speak on what Mayor Socrates just spoke on, though, I mean, hey, it's just going to be the growing trend of college football, unless they go in and change up some of these rules and how old you can be and eligibility. These coaches and these teams, they basically are pro players now at these levels. They're basically going to be
Ain't no basically. They are pro players now. They getting paid. They pro players.
They're getting paid. They're having big money come in, big donors, corporations, individuals giving money out. For instance, Mark Cuban was there last night. He is an alumni of the University of Indiana, and he's going to be back in Indiana. He sees that they're winning, and he's going to be putting money in their pockets to go and get kids out of the portal, out of high school. So it's just what it is. Big money has entered into college sports. It's always been in college sports, but now that the kids are getting paid, and it's basically free range in front of everybody that you can pay for a team, this is what you're going to get. And Indiana paid for a team, and they paid for older players that were good at their positions, whether they came out the portal or came from a JUCO. That's the way. That was the coaching style of this guy from this head coach. And I think he brought some players from
James Madison. He came from James Madison. Yeah, he brought a lot of his players. And you told me that he was gonna bring him another quarterback. So this guy, Fernando Mendoza's brother, is that his brother? Who's his backup?
Yeah,
His brother was
back up,
waiting
yeah.
in line, and he jumped in the transfer portal as soon as they won. Right soon after they won, he jumped in the transfer portal because he's probably not going to be able to get to play like he thought he would because
Yeah.
Signetti is bringing his
That
guys
got to
in.
be kind of discouraging though, to think that
I
you're
mean,
the
that
next
happens in
man
football
up.
all the time.
Yeah, it does.
That
It does. But I'm pretty sure he's been being told throughout the whole season, you got
Pretty
next.
sure.
Yeah, I'm almost 100% positive. They've been
Okay.
lying to that kid.
Yeah. But shout out to
Nah.
Indiana, man. Shout out to Indiana.
Hey, but
Shout out
nah,
to
fuck Indiana. Shout out to Miami, cause them boys played their ass off.
No,
Them
Miami was ready to
kids.
fight after the game. Did you see that?
I
After the
would have
game,
been
they had
too.
to
Shit, them
separate.
big grown ass man bouncing on me all fucking game. Shit, he ready
They
to
had
fight
to.
too.
Separate some of those guys, but yeah.
They had.
Also, Mendoza, he's such a wholesome kid. I don't know what I think about him. He's very grateful for the opportunities and stuff, and he seems like a great kid, but he is a little bit weird. He's a little weird.
Hey, I'm gonna try to get your number.
Hey, one thing I'm gonna say, bro. When white people get happy, they get touchy. They love the fucking hug, boy. Man, they want a hug.
I mean, I'm not seeing that.
Just saying.
Mendoza. Yeah, Mendoza, he gonna hug the man 18 times, man. He gonna, Yeah, I
goddamn, man.
and of course, you gotta even imagine the best night of your life. You
I just beat your ass. One more.
You trained all your life for this moment, and he was happy. But
Yeah, congratulations.
we glossing over the fact that Carson Beck, he did. They said Carson Beck was doing good all the way up until he went over and talked to Ray Lewis on the sideline, and right after that, he threw the interception to end his college career.
So what you trying to say? Ray Lewis put that bug in his ear. You lose this motherfucking game, or it's gonna be a problem.
Well, they said that he did the same thing in the game prior. That he went and said something to Carson Beck, and then he came down and won the game. So I guess Ray Lewis felt like he needed to go and do that again. But
Okay. See, I didn't know that.
Should have left him the fuck alone.
yeah, he coming over there with that looking like a 1950s NFL coach, whatever he was wearing with that top hat on.
With your motherfucking pep talk
Yeah.
and shit. He had shook that boy up. He went out there and threw that motherfucking interception.
No, you just said the grown ass man. That nigga, that man, 26 years old. That man, 6 years senior. Like, you just said it.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about on the Miami side though.
Oh.
But shout out
That's
to
the
them
thing.
boys though, man. Congratulations to Indiana. Y'all deserve it. It was well deserved. Them boys 16-0. Miami was a 13-3 team, and they put up a fight. So shout out to those
Miami,
kids
the
in
U is
Miami. And
back.
shout out to them grown
U?
men in Indiana.
The U is back. There's some grown men at the U too. But I mean, we see one of the teams that's historically that when we grew up in the 90s, they were a powerhouse, Miami, and now we're seeing them return to the picture, the contending for a national championship. And we also got these new teams like Indiana, which we never would have thought would have been in some damn national championship. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of parity going on with college football because of, like you said, we getting paid now. Yeah, let that money flow. So
But they deserve to be paid. They should have been getting paid. The fucking college was making all that money off those players' backs, man. And them boys were the one that was out there sacrificing their bodies and shit. And y'all making
and then the coach packed up.
It was about time
he get ready.
Yeah.
And with all his money, and then go make some more motherfucking money. But the only thing I will say about that is they gotta come up with a better system. Because all these players can't keep jumping into these transfer portals getting paid all this money to do this. Now, I'm not mad at the players for doing it because if they allowing it, so take advantage of it. But they're gonna have to figure something out, or it's just gonna keep on being a fucking disadvantage.
Right. It definitely needs to be a cap on the transfer. It needs to be a cap, because are you gonna stay somewhere? Like, is there gonna be some kind of
what happened to red shirt and all that shit?
After ain't no more red shirt. After every season or after every bowl game, everybody jump in the portal just to see what's gonna happen, and we'll shake it all out later on. Because this is a way of life at this point. Everybody's gonna jump in the portal. It don't matter.
Fuck loyalty. I'm following the money.
Damn right.
Like they truck drivers. Fuck loyalty. I'm following the money.
Like it has to be a cap. Like
they're gonna have to do something.
Like you get two transfers. Something. Like, and that's it. Like, bro,
one.
I don't know about that. I don't like to put restrictions on it because then that's when, it's like we were talking about our last story where these certain demographics always find a way to be predatory and find a way to put themselves in the, in the controller seat. And we'll have a fucking slavery situation where motherfucker getting paid off another motherfucker playing or some shit. It'll be something. So I don't like that idea of like capping or putting restrictions on the players because we don't put no restrictions on these coaches. We don't put no restrictions on these institutions. Do what the fuck they want to do, and then they get a fine and they right back to business as usual. Like
I'm saying, like if you're going to come to my school through the transfer portal and I'm finna give you some money, all right, so my stipulation would be this. You're going to sign this contract. You got to give us at least 2 years unless you declare for the draft. I think that's fair, bro.
No, there might be some kind of law against that, too.
Hey, it might be, but shit, you gotta fucking find a way to write it in. Hey, if you gonna jump in this transfer portal and we finna give you millions of fucking dollars, bro, you gotta give us 2 years unless you declare for the draft. And then if you declare for the draft, well, you're no longer eligible to play in college.
Mm-hmm. But we saw in the NBA. Hey, y'all seen in the NBA where the boy James Najee, that boy went back to college. That boy went to the NBA, played in the damn G League, in the Summer League, and damn went back to college.
Yeah, so like how is shit like that possible? I thought once you declare that's it, your college eligibility is out the door.
Nah, you however many years, your years is the determinant of that. And he had more years of eligibility. He I don't get it, but and then this guy, he's not even like a star or anything. He like a, middle of the road type of guy. So it's not even like he's about to make millions anywhere else. So he did the best thing to go back to college and get that money.
I know production don't have this video up, but I had downloaded, but I seen that we had J.R. Smith had jumped on IG and said, well, can I go back to college? I didn't hoop in college, so can I go to college?
Somebody else said that. Who was that? Yeah, I did see that.
But that's a good question though. So if I don't do 4 years of college and I decide to go play in the NBA for 2 or 3 years, I still have 3 years of college that I didn't do. So can I go back now?
So LeBron can go back to college, do 4 years at Duke.
I mean, shit, that nigga like 90 years old, shit.
It don't matter.
Hey, but he still has eligibility. And that's where the problem finna start coming in at. You're gonna have these motherfuckers that thought they can cut it in the NBA and then couldn't, and say, "Oh fuck that! I'm finna go back and play against some kids and beat up on them, so I can look good and get drafted high."
Yeah, man, there got to be some rule changes. I understand what Boss Man Jay is saying with allowing these coaches, and we don't have any restrictions on them. They can do what they want, and we always want to put rules on these kids. And obviously, for years and years, decades upon decades, these institutions have been making millions upon millions of dollars from these kids and what they brought to these colleges. All the revenue and money and everything that they've sold for these colleges. But in terms of a fan, in terms of me watching the game, in terms of how you're looking at the game from the aspect of who am I watching, like who's on the floor, there has to be something there, because when we have people making jokes like, well, you know, we got guys with full-on families and full beards and 401ks playing against, 19-year-olds. Like, and this is the coaches joking around with it. And we know as fans that we got full-grown men out there playing against kids that's not all the way developed yet. It's like, okay, we got to have something there. You know what I mean? Sit down and try to make it put something there that's like, okay, I get it. But we know,
let's figure this shit out.
Yeah, but we know that the problem is that it's always the wrong people making the decisions for stuff, bro. That's the problem. Like, you usually don't hear rules where people are like, yeah, man, that is a good, like, that sounds good. It's always something that's just terrible. And that's the problem. It's like, damn, that's terrible. That don't even sound good. So I think that's the issue. I think when they do sit down and they make some rules, they're going to be terrible. They're not going to be good rules. They're going to suck. They're going to be some shit that's like, man, nobody likes that. Who came up with that? So we'll see. But once again, salute to Indiana and Miami. It was a good game last night.
Definitely was. I lost my motherfucking money on Miami, bitch.
Oh, okay. He lost some money. That's why that's what you really mad about.
I ain't want to say that. I'm going to blame these grown-ass men, though.
Indiana was favored by 75%. 75% of the money was on
yeah, but that's why I took Miami shit. And when they came close to pulling it off, boy, you talking about a motherfucker was sitting on the edge of his goddamn seat, happy to stick it off in the wind, and then boom. Them grown man prevailed.
Carson Beck threw an interception. Grown man Carson Beck threw an interception.
Grown man.
Man, allegedly grown man.
He's been in like 4 colleges, but that's neither here nor there. But y'all got anything else in the sports world we want to talk about? You saw your boy Josh Allen crying at the podium, right?
Yeah.
For NFL playoffs. Anybody else catch that?
Yeah. Fuck Josh Allen, Buffalo. Your dreams are over with. Y'all would never get this close to going to the Super Bowl again.
Listen, if the Bills lose, it's because of this riggery. I mean, this was easily a pass interference here, which would have put the Bills right near the goal line and have them score a touchdown. Instead, now we're going into overtime. So if the Bills actually end up losing this game, the fix was 100%, and I'm convinced on that.
Could that missed call have caused, what his name? His job? The coach from the Bills? Could that missed call have cost him his job?
I don't think so. I don't think that's what cost him his job. But when it comes to that play, and they saying, I understand you saying that it was a pass interference, but we've known from over the time that if that ball doesn't look like it was catchable, they're not gonna call that. I don't think he could have caught that ball if dude hadn't grabbed his arm. I feel like that ball was too far out of reach. Even if he had got a hand on it and brought it down, he wasn't going to bring it down in the end zone. He was going to be out of bounds. So I feel like that's why they didn't make that call. Should they have? Maybe. but it's been a lot of questionable shit when it comes to the referees and the calls that they decide to make.
Yeah. I think Sean McDermott was on the. I mean, he was on the chopping block if they didn't win a Super Bowl. I think the Bills were going to move on eventually from him. He was getting to the playoffs, but in typical Bills fashion, I mean, shit, they're not winning the Super Bowl. I mean, I'm one of the people who feel like the Bills is cursed anyway, going all the way back to Jim Kelly and the 4 Super Bowls that they couldn't win and everything. So Josh Allen's just inherited the Bills curse, and they weren't going to win no matter if he's in there or what coach. It's just that organization just can't seem to get it done.
Okay.
And they find a way to fuck lose.
I disagree a little bit. I say the same thing that I criticized LeBron about, not taking that pay cut. I feel like Josh Allen making all the fucking money, so they can't go get a top-notch defense. They can't go get a top-notch receiver because you making all the fucking money. Well, and when you making all the fucking money, you gotta put everybody on your shoulders. So it don't matter if your defense is not good. In fact, my own defense ain't really been good, but he been kind of putting up points to put Band-Aid on that problem. You know what I'm saying? So Josh Allen had to do the same thing. I don't want to hear any.
Yeah, Cook is a top running back in the league, and he top rusher or top
receiver too. Shit.
Who? James Cook. Yeah. He definitely has a. Yes, he does. He does have James Cook. Dalton Kincaid, I guess, but nah. Josh Allen is not gonna be the one to get it done for you. I don't believe. I don't think production even had the video of him crying at the podium. Like, come on, man, it's embarrassing. I feel like it let everybody down.
The other part of the team crying when they talking about something, he saying that he let y'all down. He did. So if I would do it, I was like, you got.
It's extremely difficult. I feel like I let my teammates down tonight.
We're thankful for him.
He said he feels like he let you guys down. How do you react when your quarterback who's done so much for you says that to you guys?
He let us down.
You damn right he let us down. His ass ain't doing nothing out there. He threw 5 interceptions. Of course he let us down. Shit, how we gonna win and the man gonna keep throwing the ball to the other team?
Exactly. You sitting here crying. He let us down. He let us down. Yeah, he let y'all down, motherfucker. You know it. That's why you wanted to cry. Because you ain't want to tell the motherfucking truth. Both of y'all big ass stuff.
No timeouts. Trying to load it up. Better head to the sideline if he wants another play. Oh, lost the football. That's why you never do that. It is picked up by the Broncos. Lutz to end the half. Line up right behind the right guard. Here they come, and they fumble again. They got to him from behind with Benito.
So can you blame that offensive line for a lot of that shit too? The dude jumped on the ball. Big ass should have just fucking held on to the ball.
For real. He totally missed the whole fucking ball. How did you miss that ball, dude?
And I know y'all do fumble drills, bro. Everybody, every football team does fumble drills.
Right. Think about it to this level. It's literally your job to know how to fucking recover a fumble. That's your job, bro. So I know y'all
take the quarterback and recover fumble when he fuck up, because they know Josh Allen gonna fuck up and either throw an interception or cough that motherfucking ball up, because he gotta be out there running with his motherfucking arms out to his side like he a goddamn goose.
Yeah, that's not real professional quarterbacking. I mean, he real loose with the ball. Again, Josh Allen just ain't my cup of tea, man. I ain't never liked
him. And then they want to call that motherfucker elite. An elite quarterback don't do dumb shit like that.
I wanted to bring up a question, and here we go. Can you imagine the discourse if the Eagles lost a playoff game because of 4+ turnovers from Jalen Hurts, like Stroud and Allen? They'll be ready to run Jalen Hurts out of Philly. They'll be ready to put him at wide receiver, at running back. But
shit, Jalen
Josh
Hurts would
Allen-
have been out of
Josh
Philly
Allen-
before the game was over with if that had happened.
Josh Allen been getting every excuse made for him for years. 4 years, he been getting every excuse made for him. And I want to throw another quarterback in that mix, Justin Herbert. He ain't never did shit. But just because he's like one of these great white hypes or great white hopes, you know what I'm saying? The media try to find these white boys like a Aaron Rodgers or somebody who really, really good, you know what I'm saying? And even Aaron Rodgers didn't get but one championship. But they try to find these white boys who are, you know what I'm saying, deemed as elite, right? And then they'll put Josh Allen as elite, but tell you Jalen Hurts is not elite, even though Jalen Hurts had been to 2 Super Bowls and outplayed Patrick Mahomes in both of them. But Josh Allen gets the excuse made for him that he runs into Patrick Mahomes. Oh well, beat Patrick Mahomes then in that case.
Well, they can't use that excuse anymore. Can't say that no more because fucking Patrick Mahomes wasn't in the fucking playoffs. The Ravens wasn't in the playoffs. So what excuse are y'all gonna get this white boy now?
And that's what we talked about before this playoff started, because what is the criteria we looking for in these quarterbacks? Because man, we just talk. You know, they talk like Lamar was done after 2 MVPs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. We gotta make it make sense. Josh Allen is a great athlete. He's a good quarterback, but he does not. He's the James Harden of the playoffs in NFL, right? So he doesn't really perform that well.
Top tier game manager. That's what.
But he doesn't perform well in the clutch moments. In the clutch moments, Josh Allen will do something crazy, and that's just the book on him. It's been the book on him for a while. And I just hate how the media pushes these guys and try to act like they're better than what they are while downgrading these other guys who have shown and proven who they are. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just don't like that part of how the media portrays everything.
Yeah.
In the NFL, quarterback-wise.
Because if Josh Allen is considered an elite quarterback, then goddamn, so is Brock Purdy.
Facts. Hey, argument could be made. But nevertheless, we got 4 quarterbacks left in the playoffs. Drake May, Jarrett Stidham, who inherited the Denver defense, and let's see what he gonna do. If that boy can put up 100, if he can put up 200 yards, he might got a shot. But man, that motherfucker might go out there and put up 84 yards.
The young versus the old. That's what the Super Bowl gonna come out to.
We got Matt Stafford and we got Sam Darnold in the NFC. Man, it's gonna come down to them defenses. It's gonna come down to the defense.
Who would have thought?
Nobody.
Out of all these quarterbacks, that Sam fucking Darnold, a backup, well, was a backup for 2 teams before he went to Seattle. Now is a starting quarterback in the motherfucking Super Bowl.
Well, not in the Super Bowl. On his way, hopefully.
On his way to the Super Bowl. I don't see the Rams beating Seattle.
That defense is legit. It's legit. They're not playing. And
what's up, Cruz Haven? We chilling. Hey, 4 quarterbacks left in the NFL playoffs. Tell me who you got, Cruz. Put it in the comments. Drop it in the comments.
I got a shit. Damn, I don't want to do it, but I'm picking Seattle for the Super Bowl, man.
Super Bowl winner, Seattle?
Yeah, I think they.
Damn, Sam Darnold taking them. Sam Darnold getting it done. You think?
You think he gonna share that Super Bowl victory with the 49ers?
I don't see none of these guys really. I don't really like none of these guys. I guess Matt Stafford could be one, but yeah, I'm gonna say Matt Stafford.
That'll be true. If Matt Stafford wins, that's what.
Yeah,
2 in the last
he's the only one that has Super Bowl experience that's left. I just feel like he's gotten as far as he's gonna get, and Out of all the quarterbacks that they've been pushing up on a pedestal, he's still one of the ones that's left. I feel like he hasn't made his big mistake yet, and it's coming. I see him throwing 3 interceptions. Yep, I'm calling it 3 interceptions.
Who?
Matt Stafford.
Oh, okay.
I think he's finna throw 3 interceptions next game, and this is gonna be his aha moment. I'm not as good as I thought I was, or I'm not as good as they think I am. So I got Seattle and the Patriots.
I got the Patriots too. I got the
The
Patriots.
only-
The Patriots got an easy walk, man. They got an easy walk to the Super Bowl.
But the only reason I'm saying the Patriots though is because Bo Nix is out.
And Bo Nix is out. That's what I'm saying. They got that easy walk. Because Bo Nix is not a elite quarterback, but he can be serviceable. And with that defense, man, Denver been looking good all year. I don't know how many games they won. They the number 1 seed in the AFC. So I know they won over 12 games. But yeah, they've been looking. That defense has been looking like a force.
Yeah, them losing Bo Nix at the end of that game was that had to be crushing. That had to be a crushing blow
he made
to Denver and their fans.
He made a crush.
Here it is on the way, and the Denver Broncos have won it.
Down throw there at the end of the game, showing that he can't handle pressure, because I didn't think he could. I mean, we're talking in the group chat. I was like, I don't know if Bo can handle that pressure, man. That's to try to win the game. And he came down the field.
He came up in the SEC though. He did play at Auburn. He played in those big games, Auburn, Alabama.
I know motherfuckers gonna give me flack for this, and people gonna talk, but for some reason, man, that kid just reminds me of Tim Tebow. I don't know why. He just reminds me of fucking Tim Tebow. And people can say what they want to say, man, but Tim Tebow was a fucking winner. I don't know why he didn't get the time in the NFL that he should have gotten. I don't know what it was. I honestly think it was because he was a devout Christian. I promise you, I think that was the only reason why motherfuckers didn't want him around. Yeah. Because at that time,
they didn't like it. They definitely did not like the fact that he was, like you said, devout.
And at that during that time, it was kind of like frowned on to talk about that type of stuff doing in sports, politics, and church. They kept it out of sports, and he bought into it. Because I feel like he still should have had a job in the NFL.
Boy, Tim Tebow tried to go play tight end. Know his ass can play no damn tight end. Letting them folks tell you what you is. You know what you are. Exactly. Don't let them folks tell you what you are.
Exactly. He should have did just like Lamar now did. No, y'all not gonna tell me what I'm gonna play when I've been playing this position all my fucking life. I'm a quarterback. I ain't a tight end. I'm a quarterback.
Yeah.
Tebow was even in Denver.
One other piece of news we got was interesting piece of news. No, I know we talked about it earlier, but the Chiefs bringing back Eric Bieniemy with a picture of Shaq.
Man, these white folk crazy, boy. Boy, they swear we all look alike, boy. God damn.
I think this was one of those meme accounts. This is just, this is meant to be a joke. They got Shaq, obviously, as Eric Bieniemy, the offensive coordinator. Who is he working for right now?
It was Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. Yep, that is true. Okay, offensive coordinator with Chicago, but he has ties to Andy Reid and the Kansas City organization, the Chiefs organization. So, yeah, they just having a little fun putting Shaq in there. That's crazy, but
and it's kind of Shaq's whole thing too, though. Like Shaq is known to do everything. He's a sheriff. He's a, he's a cue dog. He's a,
DJ.
Yeah, right. DJ. You know what I'm
Rapper,
saying?
actor.
I'm a rapper, right? So like he play a whole bunch of different. He wear a whole bunch of different hats. So him being a head coach and having a lookalike really ain't too far up his alley to see him be a coach in the NFL, a D coordinator, offensive coordinator, or something like.
And one other thing about Shaq, you know, if you notice, we haven't really been getting those viral moments from the NBA Live cast. What was that? The TNT cast used to be. Yeah, we haven't been getting those because, again, when Amazon and those big money people come in, bruh, they sucked the soul out of anything that was working before. That was the one thing that was working for TNT, and y'all fucked it up.
Yeah, Adam Silver, man, I'm sorry, but I know you getting that money. I know the players are getting some money now because of all the, getting those crazy contracts, because all the different deals you got with all the different apps and different networks. But let's be real. The main NBA fan does not want to tune in to none of y'all actual in-season games because y'all got the games on every channel. Ain't nobody got time to be downloading all the different apps, paying all that different money, man. That's
Sure
not.
the fuck don't.
Nobody about to be doing that, man. Y'all got to get that together. Y'all got to figure that out because y'all viewership is going to go down in the NFL. The way that the NFL looked this playoff and the way that college football just looked, the NBA market share for viewership is going to go down. Sorry, because football was top notch this season when it comes to entertainment. They easily got the NBA looking.
We talked about that on a different show. How the NBA viewership is way multiple times less than the NFL. The NFL owns America at this point. Every day of the week, viewership, they own it. So the NBA has to do something. They did release the All-Star starters this week, and one notable name was left off.
LeBron James.
For the first time in 21 years, LeBron James is not an all-star starter. So we got some new blood coming in.
Tired of it.
No, come on, because I'm glad you said that, because I want to call out some bullshit I see right here. Why the hell is Steph Curry on there then? Steph Curry, Luka is a point guard. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a guard as well. Why do you have three guards on here? Steph, I'm quite sure Kevin Durant could have been in that spot, small forward. You got quite a few guys who's having a good season in the West. That Steph Curry, and I think that's kind of one of those just legacy, throw-ins.
This might be Steph's last one. Steph might be retiring this year, so they had to give it to him.
No, he's not retiring this year, but we did just talk about how Jimmy Butler tore his ACL, so Steph's championship window is closing rapidly. You got SGA in the super team in OKC. You got the super alien in San Antonio, and you got a nice team in Houston. So Steph not looking good.
And San Antonio got to stay healthy.
Definitely do. But he been balling. The East All-Stars. Anybody we see anything? Do we see anything? We only got one big man in the East? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I mean, they pretty much got it right, though. I mean, got Cade in there.
How is that right?
I mean, some people might not like.
Who would you take out?
Tyrese Maxey in there, but I mean, he be hooping. So.
No, Maxey be balling. But I'm just saying, you gotta have a big man. You gotta have big man. I don't know who you take out, but it should be two big men. You got two big men in the West. It should be two big men.
Well,
now we're gonna make it
Cade
full guard.
Cunningham or Jaylen Brown, because you ain't finna take out Brunson. Big shot Brunson.
Cade Cunningham been balling this year. I'm just saying the fact that there's no big man on the list. Like, and I know how the NBA is going away from the big man, but bruh, You got big men out here.
And that West stacked though.
That West is stacked. But yeah, now we can get further into basketball after this football stuff get settled out.
Well, we can get into basketball now because I don't give no fuck who wins the Super Bowl. Bitch ass motherfuckers. I ain't watching that bullshit. Who wants to see Seattle in the Super Bowl?
Nobody.
Who
Nobody.
wants to see the Rams in the Super Bowl?
Nobody.
And don't nobody want to see no motherfucking Broncos or the Patriots back in the Super Bowl, but the motherfucking Patriots fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, viewership wise, I don't know. Maybe you probably want LA in there for sure, and then I don't know out of Denver and the Patriots right now. I probably say the Patriots just because of they built their fan base what it is through Tom Brady and all that. But Denver got a strong fan base as well. So I don't know who's going to bring you the most viewership in terms of watching the game, but definitely Seattle. If it was Seattle and Denver, I don't think so. So I'll probably say maybe LA and New England is probably going to give you the most viewership. You know,
I agree.
I don't
want to close it out,
motherfuckers. Hey man, but I appreciate y'all watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Choose life.